Hey, yo, you ready? Let's do it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber, another edition of Fan Ride. We are back again with episode 88. And we got a nice one. I mean, this one is very, very close to being just almost completely original. Brian has been doing his best. Oh, I'll get to all that in a second. But he's been doing his best to get this thing back to original as he possibly can. And I know everybody's, doing a lot of mods and everything, and I've done some mods myself and probably plan on doing a few more. But the reason I harp on a vehicle being OEM, I like to say OEM is nice, having an OEM interior and all that, awesome. And the reason I harp on that is because that's what I fell in love with. When these cars came out, they wasn't modded. When they first came out, when you see them at the dealership, they weren't modded. They were all original. That's what I fell in love with, and that's what I just love. When I see that one that is so original, down from the top to the bottom, back to the front, I like that. Some people might say it's boring or whatever, but that's what I fell in love with. That original 5.0 Mustang. That's why I harp on it so much, about it being original, nice interior and stuff like that, all original. That's just me. That's why I say that. Granted now, there are some nasty doggone foxes out there that has been modded, interior, exterior, engines, suspension, wheels, tires, everything, and I love them as well. But I can't hate or anything on the OEM. That's just me. Because that's, like I'm saying, that's what I fell in love with. Not hating on none of the guys that's got custom foxes, because mine is far from custom as well. But I just want to explain why I harp on the OEM before I get started in this one, because this right here is very, very much OEM. He's got a few changes to it, and we're going to get to that in just a second. But anyhow, this car is from Brian. He lives in New York. I'm a skimmer. He gave me a big overview of the car and everything, and it's very amazing what he's gone through, but I'm gonna kind of skim through and hit a few highlights that caught my attention. But he's from New York. It's a 1991 Mustang LX 5.0 AOD with almost 114,000 miles on it. The exterior has been repainted the original color, which is bright red. The interior is titanium gray, the OG titanium gray. He purchased the car in December of 2020, and the original owner had the car for about 15 years. So he's had it for quite a while. It ended up in his garage in 2020, and I think it changed hands. I think he said it has 4 times. It hasn't changed hands about 4 times. But let's get into some of the other stuff. He said someone added a catback Flowmaster and a BBK cold air intake, and everything else was 100% stock, including the date-coded 1991 spark plug wires, all the suspension and everything. He said he even found some movie tickets under the seat from 1989. And he did his best to get it back to stock or close as possible. He used stock replacement parts, reproduction parts, OEM used original parts, NOS parts. He's trying to get this thing back to stock as much as he can. And the door seal plates, the Ford labels, are still on this thing. So you could tell that it's very, very close to being completely original. It has Flowmaster catback 44 series exhaust and polished tips. All of the Super 44s, those things chop up. And it's period correct. And he has the 273 gears in it, and he said they did have 273 gears in it, and they were replaced with 410 gears in there to wake this bad boy up. And according to the Marty Report, this is one of 176 built in 1991. He says that he's not trying to call it a survivor. I'm here to tell you, Brian, this is a survivor. Yes, sir. By all means of the word, this is a survivor. It's done lasted through the years without getting destroyed or anything. Even the cars that's been sitting up in a barn somewhere, it still survived. That's a survivor. If you have a car from back then to now, that bad boy is a survivor. Because you survived all of the elements. Somebody was taking good care of it, but it is definitely a definite survivor. Factory original paint. Everything has been long lost over the 32 years. He's went out of his way to do the research, the time, the finances, and his wife is breathing down his neck on this bad boy, y'all, because he's trying to get everything back to OEM. And what Brian did, I'm gonna tell everybody, Brian, seriously, he sent me a lot of pictures, and I appreciate that. And those pictures are not gonna go to waste. I'm definitely not, probably not gonna show all of them. Now, I'm not gonna talk about all of them anyway, but there's gonna definitely be a little montage at the end with all these extra pictures that he sent. They're not gonna go to waste, as I said. But we're gonna start with the engine. And what we're gonna do with the engine, we're gonna look at the engine while this bad boy is actually running. And y'all check out how this thing looks. I mean, it is OEM as you could possibly get. Like he's saying, there's a couple of mods and stuff in there. And as you could look right there and tell that boot that's over the distributor, yeah, OEM right there, and down to the date coded wires. And look, he still has the box and everything in this bad boy. Look at that engine. That engine is so clean. And look at it. It's just so clean. This right here is definitely been taken care of. You can tell, look at everything. It's just immaculate inside of there. I mean, no rust or anything as far as I can tell. Definitely a survivor car. I mean, it almost looks like it's got the OEM battery in that bad boy too. The Motorcraft, yeah. But y'all check out under the hood. I could just sit there and look at this bad boy right here for about another 5 minutes, but I know y'all will leave me if I do. But seriously, nice shot up under the hood right here of this thing running. Definitely digging that. It's super clean up under the hood. Jumping on it to the interior, and you see what he did, y'all. You see what he did. He opened up the visors, lights on, interior lights, and glove box lights, and you see how bright this bad boy is in there. Mine is nowhere near being this bright. But seriously, interior looks very clean, very OEM, titanium gray, the OG gray. And he's picked himself up an awesome Fox. Now, anybody else would have bought this bad boy right here and started doing a bunch of mods, which ain't bad. Like I said, I'm not hating on the custom work. Definitely not hating on them because I love the modded ones. I reach out to a lot of the modded Foxes, as y'all know. But yes, the interior on this bad boy looks very good. All the lights in here work, everything. Tight shot on the dash. And he said also that there's a factory installed disc changer in this thing as well. But just look at the OG dash, OG tape player in this bad boy. It's still got the tag right there for when you buy it, and the tag is in there telling you how to operate this thing and what to do and what not to do. Very clean. Backing up just a little bit to get a look at that Ford cell phone. Yes, Ford cell phone in this bad boy as well. Clean interior. Yeah, this right here definitely can win at a show. Being original as it is, definitely. But interior, super clean. And all those dash lights, everything, the original colors, everything, all that OG stuff. Love it. And you see there's no scratches or nothing like that where people have been changing the dial, changing the heat, going from hot to cold or anything like that. No scratches or nothing on this bad boy. Jumping on to the outside, we're gonna look at this thing dead in the mouth. Very clean, very clean look. Definitely digging this shot right in the front. I think it's very, very clean. Paint looks great. Remember, he said it's been resprayed, so the paint looks definitely looks good. We're gonna work our way around, and the wheels look like it's got the stock size wheels on this bad boy. Everything, even the stance on this bad boy from back in the day. You know, it's not crazy or nothing like that. It's not sitting up in the air like a monster truck. But check it out. I mean, it still looks good. You know, like we're saying, or like he was saying, he's trying to get this thing back to the original as much as possible. And yes, I'm seriously digging. He's got the old school headlights in the front, the ones with the look like the serrated type front end where it's got texture to it. And the paint definitely looks good. Yep, swinging on around. Yes. It's got the 5-star. Yeah, it's got the old ponies on this bad boy. Yeah. The wheels that were at the dealership when you saw these bad boys. You know, like I was saying, this right here is what made us love these bad boys. We didn't even think about the mods or anything yet. We looked at the car as it was sitting and said, that is what I want to have sitting in my garage. And then after that, then we went crazy with the mods and stuff. And this right here looks definitely amazing. Y'all check it out from the rear shot. Yeah. The chrome tip sticking out the back. Got the it's got the OG mud flaps on this bad boy as well. Check it out. Oh yeah, very clean car, Brian. I am seriously digging this bad boy right here. You know, and it ain't too much to take this bad boy, because I mean, I know some that'll take this bad boy right here and have, because this is a nice platform. If you want to do some mods and stuff like that, this is how you want to get the car. If you want to do some mods, you want to get the car unmolested, not destroyed, the screws run in and out 15, 16 times before you do anything to it. This is all very good. This is a very good platform if you want to do any kind of custom work on anything like that. And shot from the rear. You know, he think he said it's still slow, even though he got the 410 gears in it. But hey, it did wake up that AOD. I know it did. But this car is seriously clean. Now this right here is one of the decals I was talking about that he said he has on the car still. One of the original window stickers or decals, whatever you want to call them. You know, still has it on the window. And you can look at the little molding right there. It's tight to the car. It's not sitting up. It's not wavy. It is, you know, hasn't been taken apart 15, 16 times, put back together. But yeah, this is very good. And this is the Marty Report. I'm gonna zoom in so you can check out the actual Marty Report that he has on this bad boy, because he said this is one of 176, and he's got a masterpiece. I'm telling you, this right here is a nice one. This straight up OG, and he's done a few things to try to replace all of the parts that have been modded back to the original. But this right here, y'all, is the Marty Report. And some other information right here that he wanted to share. I just want to let y'all look at some of this stuff right here. Let you know that this is definitely a survivor car. And hopefully this is the original window sticker. They just kept it with the car. And check it out, y'all. Yes. Let me zoom in on that thing a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, 16,000. Yes, 16,000 to buy this car. I'm telling you right now, anywhere else this car's sitting, you paying more than 16,000 for this car right here. Definitely, you paying more than 16 grand. Because this right here is nice. I love it. Because right now, the Fox body market is going through the roof. If you can find a car like this right here, you're paying 20 plus. Easy. On a good day. Look at here. Still got the original tags. I think, what they call buck tags. Y'all correct me. Let me know what those things are called. I mean, I can look it up real quick, but I'm gonna count on y'all to let me know. But yeah, still got the original tags on there. And this is that phone that we saw in the earlier picture. Yes, Ford mobile phone. You know, how cool is that? And how many people have seen those? I mean, I can't even remember seeing one of those back in the day. Can't remember seeing it. But yes, they did have them out there. Original Ford phones, cell phones for your car. Now a few couple shots of this bad boy sitting at like a local car show. And yeah, y'all look at it. This thing's gonna attract attention. Seriously, this thing is seriously gonna attract some attention. Sitting out looking this doggone good. Another shot sitting by another Mustang. But yeah, y'all, when he had this car painted, he did a good job on this bad boy, giving it back, or taking it back to the original color. Yeah, I'm digging the ponies on this bad boy too. Straight up OG. Here's just a shot of all the paperwork and the books and everything, the warranties, the owner's manuals that Brian's been trying to collect up as much as possible to go along with the car. And he's did a jam up job on it because he has a lot of the stuff that's been destroyed over the years that goes along with the 91 Mustang. We're gonna do a little montage on the rest of the pics that Brian has because this car to me is just awesome. I love it. OG style. Check it out. All right, yeah, nice little montage, if I do say so myself. I didn't forget, he did send me a couple of videos of this bad boy as it's running, so let's check those out. Super 44s on there woke up how this thing sounds, and those 410 gears woke up that AOD. So, you know, he's got a definitely nice one right here. I mean, this thing sounds nice and healthy. I mean, with that exhaust on there, I mean, Brian, I know you're trying to get back to OEM, but I would not mess with that exhaust. That exhaust sounds good. I would leave it just like that. Man. Brian, bro, I appreciate you sending your car in the fan rides, though. Seriously, I love this thing right here. OEM is always nice to me. But anyway, like I was saying, appreciate you sending your car in the fan rides, bro. Episode 88. And if you want to have your car on fan rides, this is what you do. You send me pictures of the engine, pictures of the interior, pictures of the exterior, all at different angles, and a little bit of Fox information, and a 1 minute clip of it running so we can hear that chop, chop, chop. And then we'll get your car on fan rides, and you send it to this email address right here, and we'll hook you up. Yes, love this bad boy right here. Like I'm saying, this is what we fell in love with, y'all. You cannot forget about the OEM Foxes. But anyway, if you like that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell, and get that fresh stuff when it comes out. And we'll see you later.